Mr. President, thanks for bringing us here, because I think we all agree. We all know what the issues are that are fought over on this issue, but I think what everyone agrees on is we never want to see this happen again anywhere in America. And you mentioned something about the shooting that I think is critical. This was a multi-systemic failure. And without pointing fingers or laying blame on anyone in particular that may or may not be here to defend themselves, the sheriff's office knew this was a problem. The school districts knew this was a problem. The FBI had been alerted to a problem. The Department of Children and Families in Florida knew that this was a problem. But the big problem is none of them talked to each other. Nobody told the others what they knew. And there is a bill out there that Senator Hatch is going to file very soon, and Congressman Rutherford and others here have already filed, and it's called the Stop School Violence Act, and I'll let them describe it more in detail. But one of the things that it does is it incentivizes the creation of this sort of synergy where all these people are talking to each other so they can compare notes and get ahead of this. The best way to prevent these is to stop it before it even starts. That doesn't mean we shouldn't harden schools. That doesn't mean we shouldn't have a debate on some other issues. But the best thing that could happen is know who these people are and get on them and get them the services they need and deny them the right to buy any gun. And I think that is something that holds tremendous bipartisan promise if we can come together on the things we agree on. And I would say one last point. In the state of Florida, they have a very different process than we do. But they are already moving on legislation, the governor and the legislature. They're going to pass something, perhaps by the end of this week, on a series of things. Now, we move a lot slower over here. But nonetheless, I think that's an example to us of what I hope we can do in Washington. Get done what we can agree on. We can still debate and try to act on some of the other things. But there are things we agree on. We owe it to these families to do those things.
I agree, Mark.